This is Andi Purewal for ID Boxing. I'm joined by heavyweight sensation Moses Itauma here in London. Moses, Happy New Year. Obviously, it was a good one for you. You've announced your move into the pro ranks, and how excited are you to get going now?
Very exciting and banging like on a show like this, whereas two fighters are watched, and then sharing the moment with my brother is it's gonna be fireworks.
There was so much excitement around you, Moses, from your amateur days coming into the pro ranks. What made you feel like it was the right move to step over at this time?
Me and my brother, we sat down and we wrote a list of things, the pros and cons of the amateurs and the pros and cons of the pros. And the pros outweighed the amateurs, so we was like, yeah, we're going pro.
You turn over pro, and there's one obvious topic that you've mentioned. You want to try and beat Mike Tyson's record to become the youngest ever world heavyweight champion. With that comes a great deal of pressure and expectation, Moses. What gives you the confidence in yourself that you believe you can go on to do that?
I'm not too sure. I can't lie. I think they're probably the sparring, but I know the sparring and fighting is going to be two completely different things. But when it's time to show up, I'm going to show up.
I spoke to your brother about it, and he mentioned to me that obviously the British title isn't going to be possible in that period because you have to be older than 20. So with that in mind, you said 8 fights in your first year. What type of titles or what type of level do you feel you have to be at by the end of 2023 if you think you're going to be on course to potentially achieve your ultimate ambition?
Yeah, I want to definitely be on the rankings, and if I get on the youth rankings as well, I think that will get me on the actual the WBOs or whichever government bodies I'm going with. It'll put me on their ratings or rankings. Sorry.
When it was announced you'd signed with Queensbury, Moses, they sent a press release out from some comments from yourself, and it said that by the time you reach the top, maybe the guys who are there now might not be around, i.e. the Furies, the Usyks, Joshua's, what have you. If they're still there by the time you reach the top, if you get there with your ultimate goal and you get the chance to challenge for a world title, do you think in 2 and a bit years' time you'd be ready to challenge, say, a Tyson Fury or an Alexander Usyk, and you think you could overcome them?
Yeah, I'd love to. I'd love to fight Usyk. I'm not no disrespect to him, but I love southpaws. In my amateur gym, it was literally full of southpaws. So sparring from when I was younger to even when I was sparring my brother, it was just southpaws in my gym. And I would love to have boxed Usyk, but if whoever's up there, if I'm up there and the AJ's, Usyk's, Joyce probably would be up there, but Furies, if they're still up there and my name would get mentioned, then obviously I'd have to fight them.
Moses, it's obviously well documented you're a southpaw yourself, so looking at a potential Usyk fight, how much of him have you studied just as a fighting perspective, just for yourself to see what you might be able to pick up on?
Yeah, he's a mastermind, but I think I wouldn't say, I'd like to say ruggedness. I don't think he's had that yet. And especially coming from a southpaw, I think he's only boxed like a couple of southpaws. But I think me and him, I would love to spar him. But yeah, no, I don't really know. I don't know how to answer that question, sorry.
Moses, I'm interested to know, it's been well documented about the power you possess as well and the late run that you had before you did turn over into the pro ranks. Where do you feel it stems from? Do you think you're just naturally powerful? Has it been something you've worked on from a young age?
I don't really know. The power might probably come from my Nigerian side. My dad's a very, very big guy himself, so yeah, it probably comes from him.
Moses, of course, I'm sure everybody's going to ask you about your sparring experiences with the likes of Lawrence Okolie, Daniel Dubois, Anthony Joshua, amongst the rest. Can you just reflect on some of those for me, please?
Yeah, they were very good rounds, very good rounds. I did learn a lot from the pros, from them boys. I'm excited.
I spoke to Joyce just around Christmas time, or rather this year even, and Joyce was very complimentary of your rounds with him. What in particular do you remember about that? And when you were sparring him, did you feel that granite chin continue to walk forwards? Did you feel the power of a juggernaut?
100%. Like I was hitting him with the kitchen sink, and he won't stop coming. They do call him a juggernaut for a reason. Like he's the juggernaut.
Just a final one before I let you go. Your debut, the same day as your brother's. How excited are you for that, and how special will that be? Sorry, not the same day as your brother's debut, but obviously the same day your brother challenges for his first title.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be special because it's what me and my brother are dreaming of. But yeah, the debut. Expect the unexpected.
Moses, it's a pleasure to talk to you for the first time. I'm sure it won't be the last. Good luck with the rest of your camp, and thank you for speaking to me.
Thank you very much. It's fun.